Major new allegations today of assault and exploitation by Combs.
Yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my bag
I like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy,
at?
I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
No,
I like that.
You know, I'll be practicing.
It's 2020, y'all. Yeah. And it's different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. We had a black billionaire's lunch. Yeah. You understand?
Right.
And we here together, and we're going to keep staying together. We getting tighter. That's right. You know what I'm saying? And united we stand. And ain't nothing else to us.
Black excellence.
And eventually he's going to be shown to be innocent. Why doesn't the government want him to turn himself in? Because then they can't ask for detention. So they go and they arrest him. They arrest the guy who came to New York to turn himself in.
He's innocent of these charges. We know what the charges are going to be.
Hello everyone, I'm here to provide you with the most recent information on Diddy Combs, one of the most well-known musicians. Right now, one of the most talked about things in celebrity news is the FBI raid on some of his homes. This is not only another headline, it can permanently alter our perception of Diddy. Consider this: a large team of FBI officers searched Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles. They even visited his island, which is typically off limits to everyone but the wealthy. And here's the thing: during the raid, his boys King and Justin were allegedly placed in handcuffs. Imagine the scene: agents scouring every inch of Diddy's opulent residences, FBI vehicles stationed outside, and luxury cars queued outside. Did the FBI discover anything startling that would result in severe charges against Diddy? According to some, the FBI may even imprison and relocate Diddy himself. His precise whereabouts are unknown, which heightens the mystery. This is real life, but it feels like something from a thriller. What then are the agents searching his private island for? More importantly, what have they discovered so far? Let's now discuss this private island. It used to represent Diddy's money and success, but these days it's surrounded by rumors. The FBI discovered more than boats and expensive furniture. According to early reports, they found underground tunnels, secret rooms, and odd cargo that raised questions about Diddy's true purpose for being there. Some wonder if he was hiding more than we ever realized because of the island's proximity to a significant shipping port. Once the ultimate dream vacation spot, this private island now looks to have a darker side.
Because these are new pictures.
So if that is,
there's
that
people
could
in
be his
handcuffs
sons.
now.
That could be his sons. That could be his sons. Again, if that is accurate, I wouldn't be surprised because the allegations put forward in that lawsuit implicated his sons in different criminal activities.
So these are aerial.
In 2016, allegedly shows Combs assaulting then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura in a hallway. A now settled lawsuit filed by Ventura claimed that she was trying to leave the hotel after a drunken Combs punched her. The video appears to show Combs chasing her down the hall, throwing her to the ground, and then repeatedly kicking her.
Rock, we be singing, the ladies be nice. Hey yo, everybody, make sure your breath is fresh. And drunk up, make sure you lotioned up. Get some club. You know what I'm saying? If you smoking weed, get the Listerine strips, please be respectful.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you gotta do that. I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
This morning, watch how federal agents took Sean Diddy Combs into custody. He's seen in this video entering the Park Hyatt Hotel in Midtown Manhattan with others when agents from Homeland Security Investigations approach and separate him. They place Combs under arrest and lead him out the front door in handcuffs. His lawyer said Combs had come to New York 2 weeks earlier with the intention of turning himself in. He did not expect the agents to be waiting at his hotel last Monday night.
Hey, Kev, when you hosted for Diddy, did you catch any baby oil?
When I hosted for Diddy?
Yeah. Nah?
You asking the wrong person the wrong question. What's your question?
Do you think he's safe in jail?
Wrong person, the wrong question. You ask me about Brad,
Ellen, were you surprised by the allegations about P. Diddy? Did that surprise you about P. Diddy? He's been on your show many times.
There's really no deal that the U.S. Attorney's Office can offer, and it's certainly not one that Diddy will accept. It would involve decades in federal prison. We're talking about mandatory minimum sentences of 10 years for both the charges and this trafficking.
I'm like, you guys stop, like stop. And they're getting to the point where they have like ripped my shirt off. And like I'm like almost fully exposed at this point. And they're both coming at me. And I'm like, you guys, like seriously, this isn't funny anymore. And I look to my left where his executive is. Like, we know him pretty well. Like we've been around him a lot. He's literally 3 feet away from me. Like if I reached and he reached too, like we could touch. Like he's that close. And I look and I'm like, hey, like I give that look where I'm just like, come on, like step in, like this isn't cool. Like you're a grown man, like you're like 50 years old. I know you have a family, like you know this isn't right, like do something. And this is the part that for as long as I live, I will never fucking forget. It isn't actually the aspect of being sexually assaulted. That's not what haunts me. It's this.
I said, well, he busy right now. He said, he busy doing what? I said, he with Puff, they're in the room, they busy, they don't want to be bothered. He said, well, I'm going in there. I said, bruh, you ain't going in there because he told me they don't want nobody to be bothering them. He was like, yo, I don't care, man, I'm going in there. That boot like that. I said, yo, bruh, Jesus Christ had to come down here and take the air out of my body before you get in that room right there. Watch. He tried to bum rush me, I grabbed him and threw him against the piano. When I threw him into the piano, Puff and Ja Rule runs out the room. Puff got his towel, Ja grabbing his towel, but they butt the naked. And so then Ja was like, yo, what's going on? Yo, G, that's my cousin. He know me well, you know, and Puff was like, yo, G, what happened? I said, he tried to get in the room. I told him he couldn't get in the room. And he was like, Puff looked at Ja. He said, yo, Ja said, you ain't want to go in that room because there's a lot of freaking going on.
For those of you who don't know, I was on a show called I Want to Work for Diddy in 2008, and I was the first trans person to be on a competition reality show, and it's because of you. And that meant so much to the trans community. I didn't win, actually. I was eliminated after 6 episodes, but honey, we're at the Oscars now, and so I won.
Yeah, you won.
I won. So thank you so much. Thank you so much.
A lot of people allowed it to go on, said nothing, didn't intervene, maybe benefited from it, profited from it. All of these individuals and entities, in my view, have exposure here.
And he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television. I know I'm black, but Saturday, I'm coming to the party, yo. I'm ready.
This is behind the scenes, getting ready for Saturday. Oh, there, hey.
You know he half Puerto Rican,
Hey, blue, hey.
Para mi pueblo, boricua, para mi pueblo, tú sabes todo.
Where we gonna be at? I don't know what you said. What you say? Say something. You know. Disciplina. Te amo mucho.
You wouldn't anticipate finding these secret passageways and chambers in a famous person's house. It raises the question of whether this location was more than a posh hideaway. Was there a reason for it that is only now becoming apparent? Diddy's Island was regarded as an exclusive and opulent location for many years. However, now that the FBI is investigating it, it's difficult not to see it in a different light. What might be concealed underneath seems more significant than the abundant gardens and pools. Some people wonder if the purpose of those secret rooms was to conceal secrets or keep items safe. The strangest part is that Diddy's Island is near a major shipping port. Some believe it's more than a coincidence. According to them, it might indicate that things were entering and leaving the island undetected. Many speculations have resulted regarding what might have been going on that island. This is unexpected because Diddy has always been dominant in the entertainment industry. His island was once considered a venue for upscale gatherings attended by famous people. However, the island now is concealing a very new narrative. People are curious about every aspect, from high-tech security to secret areas. Was the purpose of this location to keep people out or to conceal items from the public? Because of the intrigue surrounding the secret rooms and surveillance cameras, Diddy's Island is beginning to resemble something from a crime show. Some are even comparing it to other well-known properties that were notorious for their secrets. This island now is concealing much more than hosting VIP events. Diddy's reputation is shifting, and the rumors are getting more intense.
It's not so cool when you start to own things. You see what I'm saying? So I made a lot of money with them too. Like, there's a point, they did a deal that mirrored what Puffy's deal with Diageo was for Ciroc. So he didn't have ownership of that at any point, but he was getting a lot of money, like almost like $60 million a year at one point. So when you see him go to De Leon is when you see him have some issues. And they not. It gets bad. You know, and these people have really strong relationships. Don't think that the civil case doesn't turn into a criminal case faster because he's making them uncomfortable. That's a big part of it. You know what I mean? Like, you look, when you go to the spirits businesses, it's not governed. They got a discus board that they created, right? If you got two companies that are $3 billion a year, and Beam Centauria and Diageo, the distribution level, it's very hard for you to get things to a point where you can do the numbers, the right numbers, the amount. So it's kind of like they incentivize the sales force by giving them box bonuses. And then when you sell a product, you get the bonuses off the boxes that's there. But you make that no matter what product you're selling.
Yo, listen, do not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza. All the boxes. Okay. Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about. Yeah. Did Jay reach out yet? Nah, Bob. He ghosting. What this motherfucker doing? These things sweet now, cause I'm in here. It's all good. You about to get out on bail. No. Hey, yo, check this out. Need you to reach out to the producer. Let these motherfuckers know there's a release date for that new Netflix movie. Alright, Pop. It's crazy right now. Everybody out there quiet as motherfucker. Yeah, exactly. We gonna let them have their little fun, but I'm still gonna have the last laugh. What about all these lawsuits though, Pop? Ain't none of them getting shit. I ain't worth nothing. Ain't got shit in my name anyway. Don't even worry about it. Bunch of money hungry and shit. Pop, Justin said, what should he do about his whip though? Man, the fuck is you talking about? You don't see this shit I'm dealing with right now? I know, Bob. I told him to do that. Hey, yo, check this out. Tell his light-skinned ass to go make a club appearance or something. Motherfucker, make some money. You 30 years old and shit. Pay your own fucking car. Hey, I told him drop some music. I'm about to drop a new track this week. Everybody gonna want to hear what my sound like. Man, we not doing that shit. Y'all need to stay quiet. Pop, I can rap though. We got attention right now. Man, just do what the I told you to do. And don't forget about the list. Make sure that shit is fucking signed. Alright.
Yeah.
Very first time.
Yeah, I have an island. This is just for inspirational motivation and uses only. You know what I'm saying? You don't know a lot of black men that come from the hood. They got an island. I got an island. It's called Love Island. So when I took you to Love Island, and then you realize that the plane landed, and then we had to float to another island. What was going through your head when we were going there?
I was gonna go to war by this nigga. He mad.
What was your favorite time that I took you off the grid? When you going off the grid with me, you got to go to sleep for a week.
Yeah, because it's definitely giving no sleep.
We now represent 120 individuals who intend to bring civil claims in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs. I want to focus on the ages of these victims. When you talk about the ages of the victims when the conduct occurred, it's shocking. Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old. We have an individual who was 14 years old. We have one who was 15. 25 of the 120 individuals who are plaintiffs in these cases were minors at the time of the acts complained of. The time frame of the acts complained of is very wide. The conduct at issue spans from the years 1991 all the way till this year, 2024. If you wonder why there are so many alleged victims, that's your answer. We're talking about more than 25 years of this type of conduct.
Sean Diddy Combs is locked up in a federal jail that has been plagued by harsh conditions and violence. The Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn has seen multiple deaths in recent years. An inmate was stabbed to death in July, and several others have died by suicide. It's these reasons, among others, that Combs' lawyers are fighting to get him out of there. They want him released on bail rather than being kept in jail while he awaits trial on sex trafficking charges. Combs is just the latest high-profile defendant to be locked up at MDC Brooklyn.
That really wasn't a secret at all has finally been revealed to the world. The wall of silence has now been broken, and victims are coming forward. Our team has had at this point more than 3,285 individuals contact us with people claiming to have been victimized by Sean Combs. After vetting, we now represent 120 individuals who intend to bring civil claims in civil court.
It's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like, that's how, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes, you know what I'm saying, before pause was invented, you know what I'm saying, but it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
What the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this but me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was...
Women who talk baby talk in bed. Really?
This is not how you play the game?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a turn on, somebody talking baby talk to you.
No, it's just talking. Talking dirty.
No, baby talk.
Baby talk is in the category of talking dirty.
Is it a baby or like baby?
Let me explain something to you. There's no rules in talking dirty. There's no rules in talking dirty. I don't want to be with a baby. That's not my thing. I want her to talk baby talk.
Hell on earth. The Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn is notorious for its appalling living conditions and rampant violence. How bad is it inside this federal lockup? There have been 2 murders, 4 suicides, and numerous stabbings and lockdowns in recent years. It's so out of control inside.
Guys, they found underground tunnels at Diddy's homes. This was first brought up by Shadow of Ezra, where he talked about the underground tunnels in Diddy's luxurious Los Angeles mansion. It was an underwater swimming tunnel leading to a mysterious grotto, reminiscent of an ancient and modern human use of caves. Now, this is all alleged, of course, but they say that this tunnel connects to the Playboy Mansion. You guys remember that? Hugh Hefner, the guy who lived with all those women in his mansion? There's no available evidence right now. However, reports are noting that Combs mansions do have a pool with an underwater swimming tunnel. They say it's not connected to the Playboy Mansion, but there is a reason why the Playboy Mansion keeps coming up.
Once merely a lavish residence for the wealthy and well-known, Star Island appears to be hiding sinister secrets today. With each additional detail, people's perceptions of Diddy's world change. This research has revealed more than just a celebrity tale. People are now reconsidering their preconceived notions about him. Additionally, more questions arise as the FBI continues its investigation. For instance, what were all the security cameras looking at, and why were there secret tunnels? You wouldn't often find these items in an opulent home. People are beginning to think that this estate was built with some items hidden from view. Though it's a little unsettling, the mystery underlying this security is challenging to overlook. Diddy's contacts and friends have also been investigated over the years. Because of his wealth and connections, he was able to avoid the limelight in ways that others were unable to. People are now questioning whether his influence kept his secrets safe when the FBI revealed the truth. Was there anything he wanted to keep hidden from the world? Star Island is now more than simply a place where famous people live, it's where secret things may have occurred. Diddy's image has always included his celebrity and power, but it's also drawing more attention to him nowadays. This is no longer limited to get-togethers and parties with well-known friends. People are now curious whether this island hosted more than simply upscale gatherings. Diddy's private life is in the spotlight more than ever as more information becomes available. With his island, which appeared to be a paradise at one point, is now seen with distrust. For many years, his life appeared to be the pinnacle of luxury, full of parties, prosperity, and notoriety. However, the plot darkens with each new revelation. Star Island now seems more like a puzzle that needs to be solved than a place to escape. What do you think then? Are we witnessing a previously untold aspect of Diddy's life? Is this narrative more complicated than anyone anticipated? This study is far from over, so stay tuned. Everyone is eager to discover how deep this narrative goes, and there are new surprises every day.